Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's Jodie, the Prolong Lash CEO, sitting here with Alicia.
Head of marketing.
Whoa, we are a
Hello.
great team.
Well, after that endorsement, today we're going to be talking about why you should embark on the journey of becoming a lash artist.
How exciting. And you, with your 14 years of experience, are a perfect person to discuss this
not
with.
to toot my own horn, but it's actually 16 years.
16 years, well, sorry, there you go.
No, thank you. I think that there is a lot of reasons to become a lash artist, and so worth exploring and giving people a bit of an idea of all the wonderful things that can happen as the life of a lash
We've
artist.
had so many stories over the time. So I crossed over into this industry about 4 years ago, and coming into the industry, I've heard so many stories, and you can vouch for this, I'm sure. People starting in their bedrooms, starting in their lounge rooms, starting in their garages, taking that next step up.
Yeah.
So be very interesting to talk through this today because it's a topic that really excites me.
Yeah, absolutely. So my experience as a lash artist started when actually Kerry, the founder of Prolong Lash, forced me to become a lash artist.
Forced you.
She did. She forced me to become a lash artist. I actually worked in logistics, of all things. Very exciting times. I organised shipments all around the country.
There we go.
All around the world, actually, not just the country. And Kerry started the first lash salon in Melbourne, Australia. There were no other lash only salons at the time. And she started off as a one-man band, and she was just being absolutely swamped with clients. But first and foremost, she wanted me to do her eyelashes.
Right. It's always a catch, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always a catch.
So she forced me to become a lash artist so that I could do hers for her. And then she was just so busy, she just said, you have to come work at the salon. You have no choice. You have to do it.
Good problem to have as a lash artist, isn't it? Being too busy and to put on staff.
Yeah, so she introduced me to the world that I now love. And I feel very lucky that that actually happened because, you know, we started at that little salon, just a couple of us. There was 3 little beds there, which grew into a massive 15-bed salon eventually. And then after quite some time of managing those salons and doing lashes on that big scale,
You went and had babies.
yeah. Well, step back one step. I went solo for a little while. So, a bit of a personal side about me is that my dad passed away from motor neuron disease. But whilst he was, going downhill from that disease, my partner and I lived with him. And after 5 years of caring for him and then, and running these salons and stuff, when he passed away, I was just like, I need out, I need a break here. And so I just took some time off and I was like, I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to be a lash artist anymore.
And I know what you're going to say here, it drew you back in.
It did. I couldn't stop looking at lashes on Instagram and stuff. And every time Matthew, my husband, would come in the room, he'd be like, what are you doing? Looking at lashes all the time. Like, you don't even do lashes anymore.
I'm obsessed.
I love it. And I just knew that I couldn't go back into that big salon environment right away. So that's when I started up on my own. And then I created a beautiful salon in my house, in my garage. We renovated the whole thing and made it like a full, beautiful, functioning room with heating, cooling, and all of the proper setup and approved by the council and everything. And I did that for 3 years, and then I had babies.
And then you had babies. So you are the perfect person to talk to us about some tips.
Yeah, I think so.
About becoming a lash artist and in your own salon, whether it's small, big, new, old, rehashed, refurbed.
Mm-hmm.
I do like your story, and I think there's a lot of stories out there that would be similar. People that have just had something stepped out of what they were doing and thought, I'm just going to try this small first. And
yeah.
So let's go with the tips. Number 1 tip.
Well, the number 1 reason why I think that's the best reason to become a lash artist, it is fun. It is so fun mastering an art. Like, you get to deep dive into all these different styles and sets, and there's so much more intricacy in doing eyelash extensions than people might realize. and you don't stop learning. 16 years on, I'm still learning new things and trying out new things. Just recently, I tried out UV lashes for the first time, and it was so fun for me. Like,
A new experience.
yeah, and I really think that learning a new skill and mastering a skill is a cool, enjoyable thing to do.
Can I ask you something about, because I'm not very, even the way we parent, um, my kids were raised on ball sports and being outdoor activities and whatever else. And you're very good at all that as well, but you're very good with arts and crafts and putting things together. I can't imagine myself having a passion for lashes.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
do
I
you
do
have
think
to
you
be
need.
do you have to be passionate about lashes to be a good lash artist?
I think you should be passionate about it. Yeah. I mean, if your skill is in the gross motor skills and less so in the
Mhm.
fine, then it's probably going to be more difficult. And it is all consuming. You're sitting there for hours and hours every day looking at an individual eyelash. If you're not the person that likes to sit still, if you're not the person that, is happy to like work so hard on one individual hair, probably you're not going to enjoy it. So it's not going to be for you. So I wouldn't say everybody is a natural lash artist.
Patience.
Absolutely.
You have to have
Patience is
patience.
hugely
Yes.
important.
I'm gone. I'm out. It's just, even when you do my lashes, when you do my lash extensions,
You
I'm
don't
laying
like to
there.
sit still.
I don't sit still.
I don't think that you're not patient. I think that you're energetic.
Right.
You need to move.
All right. So there you go. Okay. So that's so fun. So for the fun of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And another reason. Let's go into another reason.
Yeah, so another great reason is that you have a lot of options when you're a lash artist. Like you can go all different avenues. Like I already said, I started in a startup business. We then worked into a big business that was had multiple locations, and I did like salon management and all sorts of things within my role as well as doing lashes. I could never get off the tools because I love it too much. To being a solo artist in your home or a small space that you hire, to being a mobile lash artist. I can't say that it was professionally what I did, but I have been seen dragging my lash bed around my folding massage table to my clients' houses. I had a client who lived quite far away, and I'd been doing her lashes for probably 7 years, and she had her first baby. I'd never had a baby at that stage, so I was just like, yeah, whatever, just come get your lashes done. And she was like, I can't leave the house. And I was like, that seems weird, but sure. And she's like, please come to me. And I did. I remember driving out to her house and dragging all my stuff in. So, I've even dabbled in mobile. Oh, I once did a set of lashes in a hospital.
Oh, that's exciting.
So weird.
I don't know if that's exciting or
Well,
strange.
yeah, no, I had a client who was hospitalized for an extended period of time, but my goodness, she loved her lashes. She would like begged us to come, and I did. Beds are pretty good for doing lashes. They go up and down, they move all around.
There you go. So Alicia could have been a nurse.
Oh no, I'm not good with blood.
So basically carrying a bed around, working out of a salon, working at home, there's a lot of varieties in there for your choices. You don't have to be in an office 9 to 5, 5 days a week.
Yeah, exactly. You can choose your own hours, especially if you work for yourself. Do you want to work weekends? Do you want to work nights? Some people actually prefer that lifestyle than that 9 to 5 day thing. What if you have little kids,
True.
and then
Flexibility.
you can put them into bed or whatever, and then you can do some lashes in the evening. Like,
Good reasons about it. There's good reasons, and one thing I've noticed when you're laying on the bed for such a long time as the client, building that rapport with your client, building that customer relation base and everything else. It's like a hairdresser. The hairdresser's standing there for ages. They become your friend, your counselor, your everything. Is that something that you need to be specifically good at?
So building client connections is a great benefit of becoming a lash artist. Like I have clients that are still my friends today from 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I've been to people's weddings. I've been to
That's so nice.
Yeah, I've been to first birthday parties of babies that, came along whilst I was doing their lashes. And I've seen people's progressions of their lives. They come and they get their lashes for their first date. And then all of a sudden you're doing the lashes for the engagement party and then for the wedding
that is
lashes.
exciting.
And you really follow
That is
people's
exciting.
lives and their paths. And I mean, you would find that too. It's not just just with lash artists that develop this. Like, you have it with our partners.
Hmm.
I know that you have this great
Yeah.
connection with Prolong Lash partners.
Yeah, I do. We've become friends and follow their babies and follow their new ventures and journeys, even when they drop out of the lash industry. We still keep in contact. So, yeah, it is really important. And
Yeah.
it's really rewarding.
Yeah, it's a
having that-
benefit for you and your job.
It's a benefit to not just make new friends, but have this incredible work relationship where you actually enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I'm really passionate about our partner program, as a lot of you know. So hi to all the partners out there.
Yeah, so I think that is a really great benefit of becoming a lash artist, or anyone that's customer facing, really. But you can make special connections with people and build these connections, and you build loyalty, and you build up this little community of your own, and your client list that you get to see every day, every week, and it's special.
It is special.
And then, of course, you really have a lot of control over your own earnings. Like, of course, if you're going to work for someone else, then you get your hourly rate. But if that's something that you choose as what's going to work for your life, to say, I am on a salary, I know I'm going to get paid X amount every single week, that gives me security.
Yeah. Some people like that, don't they?
Yeah.
That structure,
And
that
perfect.
stability.
That's something that you can do as a lash artist. If that's not something you're interested in, you're like, I want to be my own boss. I want to have my own freedom. I want to be able to work until I drop and make so much money, or I want to be able to charge ridiculous amounts, not even ridiculous, because always lashes are worth the money. But if I want to charge so much money and just do, a certain amount of clients per week and earn this great lifestyle, that's a choice you can make as well. So the money is there for you in whatever kind of format that you want as a lash artist. You can choose your own adventure.
And there's so much more than just the actual lash, from my point of view, and not being a lash artist. So much more that you can do with your business, not just putting the lashes on. You can actually resell and sell products, and you have you educate your clients to use the aftercare products or the products of any type. You can go into your own little small beauty line, because you've got so much time to talk about products at the same time. So like our reseller program that we have, and our products ourselves, Alicia, like all those aftercare products, it's a passive income on the side of your actual lash artistry work that you do. You then can add on, like a McDonald's cheeseburger and chips, the add-on sale. The add-on sale. You need your aftercare, you can get it from me. You can, with our Prolong product, you can actually turn it and label it yourself. So if you have a beautiful pink salon, you can put beautiful pink labels on your Prolong diluted product, and people walk in and they have this great atmosphere, and it's sitting there, you're getting their lashes done, and then they see that all your aftercare's there. So it's a real opportunity to make extra revenue as well. You used to have your own range through the house.
I did. So, I used Prolong Lash, of course. Diluted, created my own brand, and my brand was Lash Phoenix. My surname is Phoenix, that's why. Not because I'm located in Phoenix, because I got a bit of confusion.
Or not because she invented the Phoenix lashes.
Or that I'm, what's it called?
Rebirthing, like Harry Potter. From the phoenix from the ashes.
The phoenix from the ashes. I'm rising. I'm not rising from the ashes. Well, maybe I was after my big lash salon career.
Exactly. Gone off on your own.
Well, myself.
Were you nervous when you went out on your own?
I was and I wasn't, because I actually had the backup of the big salon. I knew that they wanted me to come back because it was busy there. And if I said, I'm free on Saturday, do you want me to come work? They were like, yeah, sure. And so sometimes they just did random shifts. And so I didn't fully commit to my own business at the very start. Before I actually built out my salon, I started doing just a few clients, and it was just in the spare bedroom kind of thing.
To see if it was going to work for you.
And then I was still doing the shifts at the other side. If someone called in sick, they might call me and be like, are you free today? And I would do it if I could and whatever. So I sort of had that security, but I know it would be a scary step to say, I'm just going to fully cut off my full-time job or my other job and go full lashes. But I think that you need to be smart about it and actually sort of take the step a bit slowly and make sure that you can build up that clientele.
It's like a 90-day free trial, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Taking 3, that's how I look at things.
Yeah.
Everything's like a free trial. Try it first, and if
Yeah.
it works for you, great. And if it doesn't, there's no harm in that.
Yeah.
And I suppose I just listened to something else, another benefit that we actually weren't going to discuss today, but you've just really, really made me think about something. If you're good at it, if you're a really good lash artist, the benefit to that is that you're in demand.
Yeah.
So then you can start to make your own prices. You can start to quote your own money if people want you to work as a consultant and fill in.
Yeah.
So becoming good at the art is also a benefit, because then it's an industry where there are a lot of lash artists, but are there a lot of really good lash artists? Are there people that are fabulous at it, that are so fantastic? You could become one of those people and then become like a highly sought after person.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So mastering the art's not only fun, but it's smart.
Yeah, exactly.
Be the best you can be and always keep learning. You never stop learning. Like I, always say and think about myself. Like I always think, oh, like what new could possibly come out after this? And there's always something
coming out.
Always something
It is exciting.
new.
It's an exciting industry, and it's one that everyone thought one set of lashes would come out a classic or a Russian volume, and then that might sit on that for a while. But it's like every year it builds and builds and builds.
Yeah.
People are getting really smart with introducing technology with the LED, as you said. So we're very excited. It's an exciting time.
It is. Yeah. I'm excited. I love lashes.
So basically there's more than 5-6 steps we've talked about today, but the main ones seem to be the fun, having fun at it, getting good at it, making some money out of it, having opportunities and flexibility.
Yeah, lifestyle choices.
Lifestyle. So seems to be a lot of reasons to get involved in it.
Yeah, and there's so many options you can choose from. You're like, if you want to become, I don't know, a secretary, like how many options do you have? You're probably going to be working in an office. It's just nothing like that with being a lash artist. The world is your oyster. You have so many options. So
there you go. Today's topic, very interesting. Something for you all to think about. Consider carefully the lash industry. So it's exciting. It's really exciting. And if you are thinking about getting involved in the lash industry, you want some advice or someone to talk to, Alicia's always there to chat to about. Always has a door open as far as our customer service line, our media, social media. Please get in contact with us. And if you want to become a Prolong partner and get involved that way, I would be so excited to talk to you about that extra revenue you can make with your branding and your wholesale discounts that we offer to people that are really interested in getting involved in this industry and making a difference.
Jodie's an amazing mentor to our Prolong Lash partners. They're very lucky people. Yeah.
I'm lucky to have them.
That's nice. Well, if this video was helpful for you today, please give us a thumbs up, like that little button down there.
I just knocked the desk.
All right, hands to yourself, Jode. Also jump onto our socials. We've got our Instagram page, our Facebook, and our TikTok. And in case you haven't heard, we have our new podcast, the Aussie Lash Wives, that you can get anywhere that you listen to your podcast. So jump on there, check it out, see what Jodie and I are talking about this week.
Yeah, we love it. We love talking to you. And if you've got any suggestions for us or anything you'd like us to talk about, please get in contact with us, and we'd be happy to talk to you either live online, because we love interviewing people, or to be something that you're interested in and we can talk about it for you.
Yeah, absolutely. We would love to do that.
So
leave a comment below if you have any suggestions or anything you want us to chat about.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks everyone for joining us.
Bye.